Hi, guys. Hey, we are back. Trans Company is lighted in the air. No. Thank you for that. How y'all doing?
I'm gravy. How you?
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Say hi to the people.
Yeah.
Hey, folks.
Hey, y'all.
What's up?
Dang, it's been so long.
It's been a while.
It's been just about a year.
Just about a year.
Yeah.
And we finally here.
How
finally
are you?
back. I mean, I can't complain. The music's been going good. I dropped the album, dropped some merchandise. So things are moving.
Yes,
things
they
are
are.
moving.
I can't
And y'all go get that album, Libra. It's on all digital platforms. Thank you. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. I can't complain. Life is good.
How's my niece?
She's growing, and she's showing, and she doing it all.
She is.
She's doing it all. But life is good. Work is good. Family good.
Yes.
How you, T?
I'm good. I can't complain.
How's mommyhood been treating you?
It's good. Last night was rough.
Yeah.
It was a rough
Last
night.
night was rough.
Oh no, what happened?
I think it's because she's teething
Oh.
and she doesn't want to lay down.
Oh,
She
yeah,
wants
yeah,
to-
yeah, yeah.
So that's enough. But all in all, it's amazing. I couldn't compare it to anything else.
It's a great experience. And fatherhood for you?
I love it. I feel like it's definitely changed me for the better. I was already good, but now I'm better.
That's good.
Changed me for the better.
That's what it should do. So kudos. Give it up for the new parents.
Thank you, Marvin. You lit, Marvin. You lit, bro.
Marvin is on.
Yes.
Yes.
I love it.
Love it.
Yeah, so
Y'all want to just jump right into
let's
it?
jump right into it.
Let's get into it.
It's so much to catch up on, so much to talk about, and we have, we're on limited time, so let's just jump right on in.
Cool. Let's get into these trending topics. I'm sure most of you have seen it. I hope that you haven't seen it, but the Zac Stacy, ex-NFL player, was caught on video abusing his ex-girlfriend, I believe it is.
Damn.
If you haven't seen the video, I honestly would not go look at it. It's pretty traumatizing and maybe triggering for a lot of people, but
Definitely
he
triggering.
threw her around. He hit her several times on the head, all in front of their 5-month-old baby who was sitting on the couch. And I believe he was arrested either today or yesterday.
Yeah, I think yesterday they got him.
What I read, it said that he had planned on turning himself in anyway, but I don't believe it. But have you guys seen the video?
I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Same.
But the only reason why I went to see it was because in reading the comments, everybody was just like, yo, he need to be put under the jail. So I was like, let me see. And then as soon as I saw him throw her like that, like a rag doll, and then when the TV almost fell on her head,
Oh my God.
I was like, and then it was no like concern. It was more of him coming back to like just kind of finish where he started. And I thought that was just hard. It was like, yo, I can't believe, to see that. I know some people go through much worse because this was caught on camera.
Yeah.
But you definitely know this wasn't a one-time thing. You know what I'm saying? He was too comfortable. He was way too comfortable. And so for niggas like that, you need to get clapped. And I don't believe in violence, but that shit is just... And then people in the comments like, what did she do?
Come on now.
Just, you should never put your hands on a woman regardless. You shouldn't put your hands on anyone, period. But that was horrible to see.
Definitely rough to see. She mentioned it to me like, did you see that video?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I ain't see that shit.
I don't sound like that.
And then I searched, I said, oh, homie went to town. Like, he beat her up like a nigga. Like,
That...
I'm like, yo, this dude wildin'. So like you said, like, he need to get clapped. No, he don't need to get clapped. He need to get tortured. I mean, like, you tiny, like, what's those things, nail clippers?
Yeah.
And just start doing that on his penis head. And just start clipping it off a little bit. He need that. He need that.
Yeah, no, he definitely needs a taste of that, and hopefully he'll get it when he gets sent there. But I mean, even when she was like, "Please don't," you heard her say something like, "Please don't." Like,
But she was mad calm.
It was
like,
her tone. It was her tone.
because she's so used to it.
And that's what told me. I said, this ain't the first time.
No.
It's like, I know how to talk to this man to try to get him to
Diffuse,
calm down.
right.
And so it doesn't escalate. But it was horrible.
It was rough.
Yeah, that was rough. So, yeah, I wish I had a domestic violence hotline number, but if you are going through that, I saw a lot of people putting up posts of a number. I'll try and pull it up in the meantime, but, once I pull it up, I'll give that number, and then you guys can, reach out to that if you're going through that.
It's really tough. While you look that up, I watched the show on Netflix called Made, and it touched on, domestic violence of women, and it showed the domestic violence shelters they have for women in the services, and it moved. The show was okay, but it was more so the fact that this is a reality for a lot of women with kids that have to go to these shelters. They have nowhere else to go, and if you can help somebody, if you can donate, if you can be assistance, you should try.
Damn, we coming back and this shit mad like
I know. Well, it's just a lot of darkness going on. But let me just get this out. The domestic violence number, the hotline number for New Jersey, I think it's 1-800-799-SAFE.
Good.
So 1-800-799-7233. Yeah. If you're going through something, you don't know who to call, you've tried many things, call the hotline and they'll lead you in the right direction to go.
Word. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And I hate to move on to something else more depressing, but it's a lot of terrible things going on. But rest in peace to Young Dolph.
Yeah.
Who was shot and killed in Memphis last week.
At a cookie store. On the way to deliver turkeys to the community. Whoa,
which I think is something that he
part.
does every year or did every year or something like that. But, I can't say that I'm a huge fan or I know a lot of his music because I don't. But the fact that another black man, father, husband, son, whatever you want to call it, was taken away for, I'm sure, something that was just so stupid. Is tragic.
Yeah.
So
we just keep losing them, especially the ones who are trying to give back to their communities. And I was just listening to something where they were like, I think it was Charlemagne. I was listening to The Breakfast Club, and he was saying something like, when do we stop going back into the communities, still helping our communities, but not having to go back to the community? You know what I'm saying? So helping from a distance.
Yeah.
And I kind of understand that, especially when you have people like Young Dolph, when you have people like Lauren London's Nipsey. It's just, I get it wanting to help, but there's so many people who you're a target. You're such a target. It's scary. I don't. It's hard. It's hard because you want to be there. You want to be the one to say, I'm in my community helping. But when does it get to the point where you say, yeah, no, I can't be there physically, but I can still do it from a distance?
Yeah.
Definitely sad. Definitely tragic. But I'm gonna add this little caveat to it, like. He's a street dude.
Yep.
He do street shit.
Yes.
When you in the street shit happens.
This is true.
And, you can't forget a couple of years ago, he made a song about them shooting him up 100 shots. None of them hit him, So, like, he already know he got a target on him. How he moving in his city, dolo. Yeah. So it's like, you welcoming that type of shit, like, and you beefing with niggas that know how you move and that are watching you. So it's like, I feel bad for him, but like, we can't act like he's completely innocent. Like,
I get you.
I get it.
My sister was saying that too. She was like, yo, when you in the streets and you do street stuff, this is what happens. It comes with it.
It come with it.
And sad to say, I was trying to leave that out.
Right. Right. I hear you. You gotta have both sides though.
But you do have to have both sides. And, like you said, it comes with it. So it's a hard truth. It's a hard truth.
It's unfortunate.
It is.
But we'll talk about that later in another topic.
Yeah.
Okay. On to more sad.
Damn!
I mean, I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Damn,
Back at it again. We don't have to spend a lot of time on this. I just want to know, were you guys at all surprised by Kyle Rittenhouse not guilty on all accounts?
I mean, that's not really sad.
That's bullshit.
It's sad when you really think about the big picture. When you think about all the black men that have been killed, all the black men that are in jail for no reason, for weapons charges or weed charges or losing their lives, and this guy boo-hoos for a quick second. It was hilarious. He boo-hoos for a quick second and not guilty on anything.
Yo,
so I just want to know, were you surprised?
If you look at the letter of the law, he was defending himself. I'm not saying it's right.
Nah.
I'm not saying it's right. That's what the law say. I'm not saying it's right. They were chasing him. He shouldn't have had a Thule and all of that stuff like that. But
who told him to go out there?
I don't know who told him.
This dude went out there talking about, I'm going to protect so and so. I'm going to look after. And the guy said, I didn't ask you to do that. So who told you to go outside and play cop and play policeman and all that shit?
Right.
It had it been a black dude. I hate to make that
It would have
argument,
been smoke.
but it would have been a wrap.
Right.
He was right by the cops with a gun. Nothing happened to him.
But we already know it's the double standard in America.
To be honest with you, I didn't know much about the story. I just knew that there was a white man on trial.
I just caught up.
No, okay. Yeah.
Because there's this going on and Ahmaud Arbery going on.
Yeah, and
I confused the two.
Right.
So I had to look it up. I said, oh, that's the dude that was there with the gun outside. Yeah.
That trial. Woo, the dude was just like, well, did he have a gun? No. Did he have a knife? No. But he was running away from you? Yes. So what made you shoot?
I felt threatened.
He's running away.
Yeah.
He's running away.
Yeah.
Yo, this is just...
It's a lot.
It's America.
It's America. This is America.
KKK. America.
Yes.
Woo-hoo. That's not how you say it. It's America.
Yeah.
With the extra K. It's America. Oh,
all right, well... You don't need to put me on Front Street.
No, I'm messing with you. No, but we shouldn't be surprised. I don't think anybody in America is surprised. Like,
No.
Well...
The last time America got surprised was the OJ verdict. That's when America was like, oh, shit, OJ's acquitted?
And the what's his name? Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
It was a white man that he shot, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I thought maybe they would get him because he killed
a white man. Yeah.
Right. Like, oh, well, he's definitely going to get him now. If he killed a black boy, then...
But they were also trying to... I did hear about this briefly, that he... Trying to say that the dude that he did kill was like a troublesome man. Mm-hmm. So either way, you still trying to like make this man seem like a bad person just based off of his past. Yeah. You know?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's like, dang, y'all just do that to everybody, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez
It's
Louise.
sad. It's sad, but that's all I have for trending.
Oh, sorry. Okay, that's totally fine. I was trying to think of anything else trending, but I cannot think of anything right now.
Okay.
I mean, COVID's always around.
Although I actually do have something that I thought was interesting, and I saw it on the Shade Room. Adele was talking about how she does not want to make music for TikTokers.
Come on now.
And I thought that was pretty interesting because as a singer, you know, you do want your music to get out there.
Right.
But I related to her because she was saying, I'm making music for my 30 and 40 plus people who just want to hear good music. You know what I'm saying? And not have to make a dance all the time. You know? And I wanted to get y'all's opinion on that. Like, what do you guys think about that? Like, do you think you should? Because I think somebody had posted underneath, like, you got to do what you got to do as far as getting your music out. And it's money. Mm-hmm. So they were looking at it in a money aspect, but Adele's just like, yo, I'm just trying to make music for my people. What do y'all think about that?
I feel like they're going to TikTok to anything.
You're absolutely right.
They're going to TikTok to whatever. Like, it could be somebody slapping their nuts and their kids going to be just dancing. Like, they do whatever. For real.
Don't start that.
And they create, these kids, man, they create waves. So it's like, if her shit take, they're like, we don't care what you say, Adele. We gonna make your shit crank. Like, I don't know why she would even like try to negate that. Like, I mean, she's already a big star.
She is. That's why.
Right.
I think that plays a major part. So for me, that's why I was like, I wanted to hear what you guys have to say because I hear what she's saying, but I also see the impact it makes on new up and coming artists. Like there was some song, I don't know if y'all heard it, I don't know if I can sing, but he was like, "Wait for me."
Yes.
He didn't even. I don't even think it was like a. I don't even think he was trying to do this. It was just something that took off.
Yeah.
But it was the fact that it took off on TikTok.
Right.
You went from making this song that and it's only 2 minutes long. The kid is not a great singer. Sorry.
Oh.
The kid is not a great singer, but it's a catchy tune.
Yeah.
And I was like, I like it.
Right.
I got it. You know.
I got it too.
I supported it. Mm-hmm. But it's just it just goes to show how far your music can go just off of one person who has a big following on TikTok, doing a quick simple dance or a quick little snippet of something,
right,
and making your song that huge that you can now get a record deal or even just become, do something Instagram with yourself.
Worthy,
but
someone knows you.
That's crazy. What did you?
I love Adele, and I feel like that's one of the things most people love about her. Is her music is so relatable.
Yeah.
I did listen to her album already, and I can't say every single song I relate to, but a lot of them, it pulls at your heartstrings. And It's mostly for women of a certain age who have gone through some shit. And you can relate to every word in that song, all her pain. So I like an artist that says, "Listen, I'm making music for X, Y, and Z."
Facts.
I like that. And like Ann said, that's a good point. Where if it takes off, it takes off. People are gonna do what they want to do anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And I think she's in a position to do that because she doesn't have to make music for everybody.
She
She doesn't
sure
have
doesn't.
to come out with pop. She doesn't have to come out with a dance record. She can keep doing the same old thing every album, and I think she'll be successful.
And I
every
love
time.
Adele.
Oh,
And a lot of her music sounds the same.
yeah.
And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but I'm just saying I remember listening to the song she came out. I was like, that sound like the other song that she came out with, and I'm not hating on it because that's what's giving her right. So shout out to you, Adele. Shout out to your album. Shout out to the TikTokers. Yeah, hopefully somebody will make a TikTok off of my song.
Come on now.
Yeah, hell yeah. We want that.
Come on now. I'll make a dance for that one.
Man,
I'll
we
dance
too
along
old.
to
We
that.
too old to make
Oh,
dances over
well.
that. That's why I have yet to do anything. But
Hey,
I be
I love
seeing these
TikTok.
40-plus-year-old people, and I didn't want to get into TikTok. I didn't want to get into TikTok. I didn't even want to download the app. Yeah. But everybody kept saying, Lauren, you can really take off with it musically. So I started posting here and there. I'm not consistent with it. It's too much. It's too many apps coming out. I feel old. I don't want to deal with it. Twitter, I don't even do Twitter no more. But that's the only reason why I got on TikTok. But when you start scrolling, you get... You get sucked in.
Yep.
You go down the rabbit hole, and I hate that I go down the rabbit hole. But when you see some of the things that it's like 50, 60, 70-year-olds on here.
Yeah. Grandpas, grandmas,
Who have a following.
Yeah, there's mad funny people out in this world, yo.
It's amazing. I was like, yeah, I need to get hip to TikTok. So.
Listen, I can't even make a reel. Okay? So
I can't make a reel.
I want to make a reel. I want to make one so bad of
Make a
Aria.
reel.
So bad, but I'm like, so it has to be videos.
Yeah.
Okay, videos. I'm not doing it.
And I be wanting to put Peyton on because Peyton, she's got so much character.
Yeah.
But I don't have the time to edit and break it down and do them. I just don't have the time. So, and I'm sure she could probably do it herself because Aisha's daughter, this little girl know how to work a TikTok app. But I'm like, I don't want Peyton to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. It's hard to find that balance. It's really hard to find that balance. But shout out to TikTokers. Find my song.
Make a little
LA.
something.
Go find it and make a TikTok dance to it. ASAP. But anyway, go ahead. What's going on?
Right.
What about? Did we ask you about TikTok? Did you say anything about it?
I did, yeah. I said,
right, I'm
I
sorry.
said they
I
gonna
felt
slap
like
their
you
nuts and dance and
Oh.
We went so left.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into some topics. What you got for us, Ian?
Topics. So we've been away for a year, and since we've been away from this whole year, there's a lot of new things that's keeping us entertained in this world, right? Facts, big facts. And the number one thing that I look forward to, especially on Instagram, like Instagram's kind of been dry, but when they have a versus battle, super duper lit. Like everybody holding their phone. I put the shit on the TV.
Yep.
We
do too.
Put it on the TV.
Yeah.
So my question to my compadres.
See. I live on the 5th floor.
What was your favorite verses? What was your favorite verses? If you need time to think, I can go and rattle off mine. If you need time to think.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't really watch all of them, but my favorite one that I enjoyed thoroughly was the Brandy and Monica one.
Okay.
Same.
Because every song was like, oh, it was so nostalgic. It just brought you back. And, you know, I'm an R&B chick, so that was it for me. And I honestly don't remember any of the other ones.
Okay.
And it's not that I'm choosing not to remember. I just can't remember. But I know there was a couple that I did enjoy, too. I think there was a Nelly one, too.
Nelly and Luda.
Yeah, Nelly and Luda was dope, but I think Brandy and Monica was the one that stuck out the most.
Okay. T?
I'm going to say Brandy and Monica.
Okay.
Like Lauren said, I know there's others.
Yeah.
Besides DMX.
Once I name them, y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, that shit was
you're right. Because they had the Beanie Man and what's his name one, too, but, you know.
The only one I can remember that I was jamming to was the Brandy and Monica and the DMX and Snoop, which was dope.
I didn't see that one.
No.
That one we put on TV.
Damn.
Bang. I can't think. Come back.
Yeah,
Okay.
come back.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you my favorite verses.
All right.
I already know the first one.
Here we go. First one, Dipset versus D Block.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. Yep, I saw that one.
That was epic.
Yeah, that was great.
It was epic.
That was a great one.
It literally, my stars, my heroes, they went out very bad.
Yeah, they did.
In the lounge chair.
And honestly, I love D Block too, but you know, I'm a Cam fan, big Cam fan, and he tried to hold down the fort. Joel's teeth looking all crazy, and he had mad clothes on, and Jimmy
a lot going on.
fell off the stage, and
They must have been too lit. That's what it was.
too
It was
lit, and then too many niggas on the stage.
Yeah,
It was
It was wild.
pretty bad.
But Kiss and Chic and Styles.
Yeah,
they.
them niggas are just lyrical.
Oh my God.
I mean, you can't. I mean, they.
Oh my God.
I was going for the locks. I wasn't going for
wasn't going for the
Dipset.
set?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We were talking about lyrical, like
Okay.
just
Okay.
yeah. Nah, I can't.
Cam
Locks
got
all the way.
bars.
Yeah. He cool.
Computers putin'. Boopity boop.
And
I'm messing with you.
Yo, I'm about to say
I'm
he
messing
used to
with
do
you.
that, and I'd be like, what?
I'm messing with you.
But yeah, go ahead. Continue.
All right. I don't know if y'all true hip hop heads like me, but Ghostface versus Raekwon.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one.
What? Fire.
Although I do like Raekwon,
Fire.
I didn't really dig into that
nigga,
one.
I love Ghostface. Big Ghostface fan.
Ghostface is dope too.
Like Tammy said, DMX and Snoop Dogg. Battle of the Dogs.
I gotta watch that one.
Please watch it. It was very good. And R.I.P. to DMX. One
Yeah,
of my
word.
favorite rappers.
Rest in peace to D.
This may surprise you. This is one of my favorites. Babyface versus Teddy
Yo,
Riley. There we go.
that was the
See?
one.
There we go.
That was the one.
Can we get some something?
Yes,
But
yes.
said keep it in the closet. Wait, yo. Well, first of all, the drama that went down, that was the most hilarious part. That was great. But that was fire.
That was fire.
That was fire.
That was fire.
That was so good. That's so many hits.
OD hits.
So many.
So good.
hits. Oh, that was good. Thank you
was.
for that.
Yeah, thank you for that.
My last one. This one, everybody was like on the edge of their chairs, just sitting like, oh shit.
Okay.
What is it? What is it?
Oh
What is
shit.
it? What is it?
Gucci Man versus Jeezy. I swear to God, I thought somebody was going to get shot.
Yeah.
I did think something was gonna happen.
I know that was the
Definitely
beef.
thought it was gonna
I know there was a lot of tension in the
Oh,
air,
hella tension.
but they got through it.
They got through it and they ended it in peace.
Yeah,
In peace.
I didn't see the whole thing, but
Okay.
I did know that there was a lot of beef between the two of them.
Ooh, yes, it was. Somebody
Now-
died.
Yeah, on Jeezy's
said,
side,
He
yeah.
sent somebody to go rob Gucci Man for the
Gucci.
chain, and Gucci shot him.
Yep.
And then Gucci said, "Go dig your partner up."
Yep.
damn.
On
This
the
happened.
stage,
This
right?
happened then,
This happened.
like during the
A
battle.
while ago.
Oh.
Well, the robbery happened a long
while
time
ago.
ago.
Oh.
But he was saying, "Dig up your man."
Dig
That
up
was
your man.
at the
At the
and Jeezy for him to be that poised and self-controlled to not just want to run up in him like that.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, oh, we got a professional here. Like he has definitely elevated. Jeannie Mai did some help. She did something with that one. If you did want to see a versus battle, who would it be
I was
between?
about to ask you that.
Ooh.
Both of y'all.
Throw that to Tammy. Let me think.
I can't match them up yet. I definitely want to see Drew Hill. A huge Drew Hill fan. I don't know who they would battle.
I was about to say Boys to Men. And I think I wouldn't say Drew Hill, but maybe Next and
Next only got a couple songs.
I know, man.
Too close.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. I can
want
see
to
that.
see Drew Hill. As an oldie, I don't know who Anita Baker will go against because Patty's gone. Not gone. I'm sorry. Patty already did a battle.
That was a good one too.
I didn't watch.
Yeah,
that.
my God, that was great.
I heard Shaka was a little tipsy.
I don't remember, but it was a good one.
Okay,
It was a good one.
I wanted to watch it. It just took forever for it to load up. But right now, all I can say is Anita Baker and Drew Hill.
Okay.
Anita Baker versus Drew Hill.
No, those are the only two. I don't know who they would battle.
Oh, okay.
But those are two people I want to see, especially Drew Hill.
Okay. I got a couple. I would like to see Puff, because he's on hella songs.
Yeah.
Jay-Z,
Oh.
Kanye.
Kanye would bring the whole morale
He
down.
got but his
His energy is just not. He too competitive,
Yeah.
and it's not supposed to be necessarily a competition. It's just going hit for
all
hit.
love, though.
You know, and I feel like he would just be like, he would make everything real personal.
It'll be entertaining. I'll say that.
It would be.
Because his interview on Drink Champs was epic.
I haven't
Epic.
watched that yet.
Watch it. Oh man.
I ain't watching this shit.
Watch it. I don't mess with him no more, but I just said, let me watch this.
I ain't watching that shit. Fuck that.
Okay. Watch it for Nori at least. Watch it for Nori. Not his daughter,
Do you
but
watch him
Noriega.
on Love and Hip Hop?
Nori is
Nori's on Love and Hip Hop?
On Love and Hip Hop.
I don't watch. I don't
No,
watch
I thought it
reality
was
shows.
I thought he was on Marriage. Love
He
and
on, oh, maybe it is. He on some show
It's
talking about
Marriage.
his wife. Okay.
I don't do reality.
So he don't
shows.
trust her, but he the one
Yeah.
who been treating on her. I was like,
Yeah.
that's a guilty conscience.
Yeah, we can talk about that one time too.
Oh, yeah, that's the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to see Chris Brown. Chris Brown, Usher.
He need to stay away from the drugs, man. He look crazy.
He's still on drugs?
What?
I thought he sounded better.
He like Skeletor. His
No, he's
face
not
all
for real.
sunken in. He look crazy.
No, he does. That breaks my heart
He
though.
look
For
crazy.
real.
He on the drugs.
I think with all the stress that he goes through,
But what he's stressing about
Well,
now,
he
everything's
rich.
good.
Nigga rich.
and I'm not condoning drug taking,
Nigga rich.
except for weed.
That ain't
But
drugs.
you're right, because it's from the earth. But what
Plants.
I will say is, I think he's got so much, with everything that happened to him with the whole Rihanna thing.
Self-inflicted.
Okay.
He did it. He did
All
it to
right.
himself.
I was gonna try and give it.
And they forgave him. If he did that shit, that if we seen what he did, like the Zac dude we talked about earlier, would you think women would cancel Chris Brown?
You're right.
No,
If we
no.
saw that, it might have been a different
It might have
story.
been
Christopher, stop this!
Let me stop.
Oh my God. Can we?
First of all,
Let me stop.
what was that?
You know she from the islands.
That was his Barbadian. Is that Barbados? Stop,
Oh my God. No, I'm not even gonna partake in
I
that.
don't even see that, but
Okay.
But you're right. If they had that recorded,
Ooh.
that definitely.
He got his career. He got
it would
everything
have been
back.
different. But after he did that Man in the Mirror tribute to Michael Jackson at the BET Awards, I remember Taraji P. Henson. He started boo-hooing on the stage. He couldn't even finish. And she just mouthed, "You go, baby. It's okay. It's
Oh,
okay."
I did see
and
that.
everybody, I even felt it. Because it looked like this boy, man, was...
You don't hit no women. I
You
got a
don't. You
daughter.
don't,
I got a
but-
mother. I got wives. I got cousins.
You got
touch me.
wives?
I got a wife.
Oh, all right.
I got a wife.
Oh my God.
I got a wife, daughter, cousins. You know.
Thank you.
Word.
Thank you, Marvin.
Thank you, Marvin. Thank you.
Whoa.
You know, you talking. You just
Yeah. Let's clean that up.
Yeah. you
Just
know.
joking. All right. I don't know where we are. That was a topic, right?
That was a
Yep,
top.
that was the verses was the topic. So
Versus,
what's the
yeah.
next one?
All right, so
What else you got?
We doing good, guys.
we are
We
doing
doing
good.
real
We
good.
good on time off. We Gucci. Okay, all right, here we go. So
good.
let me get into. I wrote a little paragraph for this next topic.
Okay.
I wrote a little paragraph.
Take your time, brother.
I'm gonna take my time. So no, I don't know about them snaps.
Oh,
Oh, all right. I'm just trying to give you a vibe.
Now y'all
that's
Gucci,
all.
y'all Gucci,
Oh, okay.
y'all Gucci.
All right.
So it hurts me to say this. You know, it hurts me to say this. So here we go. Is it time? Is it time to boycott rap music? Do not answer. Maybe that's not the correct word to use, but I feel something needs to change with the content. Yes, it's always been violent, misogynistic,
Come on.
and a bunch of other negative shit. But underneath all of that, there was great music, and it was all done creatively. I just feel especially rap music is created in a microwave now, and the rapper that says the most outrageous shit gets promoted to the front of the line. And then when I say outrageous, I mean he's talking about killing your moms and killing your grandma, then burying your dog and pissing on your grave.
Oh, my Lord.
And then
They say
also
those things.
outrageous when it comes to the drug use. You have these kids mixing up all types of shit, uppers, downers.
Fentanyl, yeah.
They're taking opioids.
Yep.
They're just experimenting with these cocktails of drugs.
Yep.
So maybe I'm saying this because of all of the deaths that have occurred over the past couple of years. To name a few rappers.
Oh, you about to name drop? Oh,
Yeah, just name a few
let
rappers.
me drink my tea.
Yeah, because I was, I'm listening to my playlist I create, and I'm listening to it. I'm like, damn, this nigga ain't here no more. So I'm gonna name a couple of dudes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, R.I.P. to Stack Bundles, R.I.P. to Chinks Drugs, R.I.P. to Pop Smoke.
Okay.
Recently, R.I.P. to Young Dolph. Of course, R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to King Von, and many, many more. It's very sad. I'm not even going to mention all of the rappers that are also in prison, right? There's a lot of rappers in prison due to
See murder.
C Murder, Max B.
Yeah.
It's a couple of guys. And what I want to say is, as a father, I feel I view the genre from a different lens now.
Yep.
I view from a different lens, and I'm not mad at these young boys or young women because there's a lot of female artists now in the lane.
Oh yeah, I've heard a few.
Yeah,
definitely. And I feel like everybody's just, like I said, saying outrageous shit and selling their souls to make it to the top. Yeah. And as a father, my daughter will see these women, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and the plethora of copycats that they cloned. And
shady.
I'm not trying to be shady, but
I
you
like
know.
that line.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. And I know you see all of these young boys bugging out in New York City right now. I just saw a video of these young boys. They shot the Fruit Man.
What?
They shot the Fruit Man. Who shoots the Fruit Man?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Seriously?
I'm dead serious. The little niggas in New York are wilding with the gunplay. Oh. So, do I sound like the old man yelling, "Stay off my lawn"? Or do I have a valid point?
I'm sorry. The way you started that, it definitely read like you were doing spoken word.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
I think it has a lot to do with age. Things that you used to listen to and tolerate and bump to.
I still listen to. I still listen.
We older. It's okay. It is okay.
I
Things you used to listen to, things that maybe didn't trigger you or bother you. Now, because we're older, it's different. I'm not going to say the artist because I don't want to shade her or anything like that because I do like her, but she had an album. An album just came out, and I listened to the first or second or third song, and everything was about drugs.
Who is this artist?
I'm not trying to shade her because I didn't finish the album, and I do like her. But there was a song in particular where she was talking about drugs and this and that, and I'm just like...
And maybe that's because what's trending and she knows that.
I can't even pick up on it. I was trying to figure out low key, but I can't even figure it out.
Just released, maybe like a week, 2 weeks ago. A lot of hype. And I couldn't vibe with it. And I tried, and I had that same type of thought you had. Like, am I thinking too much into this? Like, I just listened to it. I'm like, I can't. And that's okay. I feel like, and that's probably a topic we should talk about. It's okay not to like something. It's okay to be like, and not trash the artist. Just say, this is not for me. Same with Dave Chappelle. We'll talk about it another time. It's just not for you.
Right.
But I'm saying that because rap music, I feel like it's becoming very detrimental to the community, to the youth. Like it's kind of corrupting the youth. Like I feel like it's just easily to get now. Like before, you had to go to Sam Goody at FYE. You ain't got to do that shit now. Yeah. You go on YouTube, you could be 10, 11 years old. You couldn't get that shit without mom and dad going to the store.
This is true. Wow.
No, you couldn't get it. So I'm saying now, like, yo, like, should we, like, I got to chill out with this shit because kids, my little students, they kill Pop Smoke, Mr. B. Do you listen to what's Juice WRLD, Mr. I'm like, what do you know about Juice WRLD?
Who's Juice WRLD?
He OD'd on drugs.
Oh,
yeah, he OD'd.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's like these are little children talking to me about Juice WRLD, and I love Lil Durk, huge Lil Durk fan. My little kids talking about OTF this, OTF that, R.I.P. Vaughn. I'm just
know what you're saying. Only thing I caught was R.I.P.
OTF on the phone, on the fence,
on the curb.
OTF.
OTF.
No.
Oh, that's funny. Is that what it is?
Only the family. It's only the family, but it really stands for only Trey Folks, and that's his gang because he's a gang member.
See what I'm saying?
See, I don't even want to know nothing about that. I don't know how you cap that with rap music or whatever because everybody has a right to be creative and speak what you want and express yourself. And we may not relate to it, but people in that town, in that block or whatever in Chicago might. But
that shit's coming to New York. There's New York drill rap. There's like the New York, and that's what I'm talking about all the guns. But when I'm talking about, when I said to Lauren about the FYE and the Sam Goody, like.
And the Wiz.
It was easier for you to monitor what your kids are listening to then. Yeah, they will probably dub it off the radio, but let's just edit it. But like now it's just like, yo, you could just straight hear him say, yo, pop the op, stop the cop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just wild to me. And I just feel like music kind of needs to be monitored, especially how it's delivered to children.
What do you think, Lauren?
You're an artist.
You're an artist, and you have a little one who's not already a little, but she's old enough to hear the radio, pay attention to what's going on, TikTok.
Yeah. And her dad listens to a lot of that music in the car with her, so she'll know certain songs because I usually turn stuff off.
Yeah.
Like I'll turn certain songs or I'll change the, this is because it's just too much.
Yeah.
But I know that she knows it based off of, but I think more so for her it's melody because Peyton loves to sing, so she's listening to melodies.
Yeah.
But I can't say rap music has changed. No. I'm sorry. I can't say there's a difference between what we grew up listening to. What I will say is we heard a lot more about drugs being sold. Where and you did have violence. I mean, because Biggie said some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Pac said some crazy shit.
Without a doubt.
But I think what it is that this time around, these kids are just they don't care, and that is dangerous, like you said, because you willing to take somebody's grandmother's life. You're willing to take a child's life, a woman's life. I mean, taking a life period is just but. Jesus, I mean, they have no
regard at all.
There's nothing, and it's sad.
Because they want a name.
But that's what that's what this world has become because of social media.
Without a doubt.
It's scary.
They want a name.
And I'm scared to know what it's going to be like for Ari and Peyton when they get older. I'm terrified for what social media will be. I'm terrified for what little girls are going to feel like they need to become. What boys feel like they need to become. It's already starting now. And then this is off topic a bit, but I don't know if you guys heard about Meta World, like what Facebook is trying to become, like almost like a futuristic type of thing. Very, very scary.
Yeah.
We're going into scary times now.
Yeah.
Going to the Matrix.
Exactly. But to see that this is all happening and then see that these and it's also it falls on parents too. Like you have to be mindful of what your children are listening to. But rap music has definitely it's definitely made a change, and I wouldn't say for the better because you don't have any artists who are really trying to. You do. You have your J. Cole's, you have your Kendricks, but that music don't get pushed.
Hell no, they don't get pushed.
They don't want to unify. They want to really tear down, and that's labels, which is a lot of reasons why. A lot of these artists are being signed to major labels because the labels can dictate how they want you to get this music out.
Yeah.
We know killing. We want this in the black communities. We want y'all to keep killing each other. So we're going to put this out there. Keep killing. Keep talking about sex, drugs, money. Because that's what the black community has grown up thinking you have to have in order to be successful.
Yep.
So now it's just gotten worse.
And if you don't do it,
somebody else will,
so
and they're going to pay them.
You have standards? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Shelf them,
come
and then bring in the next artist who's willing to do it and go that route.
It's sad.
It's really sad.
Even like with rappers like back in the day, at least there were like metaphors behind what they were saying. Now these niggas just say, I sell a brick, I bust it down. Like, damn, nigga, like
fuck a bitch and then I kick her out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rap, so y'all were expecting boom, boom, boom. I'm not gonna do it.
But it's vulgar.
It's
vulgar.
I don't mind the vulgar. I don't.
But even the females though.
Oh, yeah.
What's the chick? Chinese Kitty?
I don't listen to her.
I don't listen to her, but it was on the radio, which I don't listen to either, but I got in the car and it played. I was like,
what song is it?
I don't know. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, I've never. I mean, I've heard of Chinese Kitty, but I've never heard her music.
I heard I think it was Chinese Kitty. I was just like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
And don't get me wrong. I think we talked about this before on the podcast. Self empowerment. That's great.
Absolutely.
And you should be able to say what you want to say because men are able to do it. Sure. It's just it's different. It's how you do it. It's how you do it. So.
Yeah. So I don't know. Just I guess all in all, just watch what your kids are consuming, watching, spending their time on.
It's hard now, but it's hard.
It is hard.
With all of these devices, and you got smart TVs.
This is so true.
It's hard.
It's everywhere.
It's hard.
It's hard, but you have to. I think it's just a constant thing you have to do because if you don't teach your kids, the internet will teach it.
The sad part is, even if you do teach your kids, they still have to go to school. Yeah. They still are becoming friends with those who are listening to it. So now they're getting them involved in it. It's parenting is hard.
It's a lot. I'm terrified.
I'm super terrified.
I am terrified for what's gonna happen when Aria goes to school.
They're gonna be straight.
Yeah, I mean the foundation is laid. It's just a constant pouring into your kid.
When I was young, I listened to rap. I ain't grow up to be a menace. You know what I mean? So like you said, the foundation was laid. Yeah. You know, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a felon. I couldn't listen to none of that.
But me neither.
There was no. I remember when Waiting to Exhale came out, and I'll Make Love to You. Was it I Make Love to You on that? Whatever. I'll Make Love to You was a single that was out at the time, and my mother would not let me sing it or listen to it.
Nope.
And there was a song on the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, Mary J. Blige.
Oh, now I'm not gonna cry. That one?
One of those. It must be. But she would say, do you know what she's singing about? What are you crying about?
Yeah, right.
Oh, no. Well, then you have no call listening to it. And it was like that for a lot of things. The Simpsons. Never watched The Simpsons.
Never watched Martin?
As a kid,
I was not
able to watch
Gina?
Martin.
Yeah. But there was I think my mom, because first of all, they were a couple who were living together who were not married. She didn't want me to see that. And that was her biggest thing. It was like they're shacking. Yeah. And I don't want Lauren to think that that's okay.
That's okay.
But I was also in a deeply religious, grew up in a religious home. I wouldn't say deeply, but a religious home.
Religious, but, you know, I never felt, as looking back, I never felt like I was lacking.
Yeah,
you know,
me neither.
I went to choir rehearsal on Wednesdays, church on Sundays. I hung out with a lot of my friends from school and from church. I couldn't listen to rap. That's why when you mentioned some of these rap artists and stuff like that from like our time, I'm like, I know Phyllis Hyman.
Yeah. And see, for me, my sister, I had an older sister, so she listened to rap. Yeah. So I found out about Talib Kweli. I found out about all these like old, you know, artists that were coming up in that day and time,
right?
Through her.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have known about Nas. I wouldn't have known about any of these rappers. No. So, but they were also definitely different with their lyrics. Yeah. Even Lil' Kim, she was raunchy, but
and some of that stuff wasn't on the radio. You had to get the album.
They bleeped out the words, like, and it was,
they made radio versions of the song.
They did.
Radio edit.
And even the radio edit was like, you didn't hear much, but now, I mean, it's like, you hear
everything.
And they can put two and two together, like, I think I know what that word is.
I feel like it all changed with Bobby Smurda, the Hot Nigga song. Like, Hot Nigga is not even, there's no chorus. There's no chorus at all. Not. He's just rapping throughout the whole song. And once that song hit the radio, it's just like, oh, this shit could work. Like,
yeah.
It's a YouTube straight video, and they just put it on the radio. And
But yeah, the times has definitely changed, and I don't think that you are.
Song called Hot Nigga.
Yeah. But I don't think you're being. I think you're now just being a concerned father.
I care about all the kids. I care about the kids, man.
Well, you work with kids, you know, so you have
and
to.
That's changed too, though.
But having a daughter
always
now.
care about kids.
But having a daughter now, it just totally changes everything. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're like, this is what my daughter has to listen to. This is what she's going to grow up thinking she has to become in order to get with somebody like this. The things that these young girls are believing that they have to do. In order to get with these guys.
It's crazy. Or
the amount of makeup that they're putting on their faces because they're trying to look older or just to obtain what they see on TV. I hate it.
Me too.
And that's why so many of them have our insecurities. That's why so many of them are committing suicide because of this.
The suicide stories I hear about young kids.
At 12.
What was the girl? 8 years old?
In Oklahoma?
Oh my God!
8 years old.
We gotta get so dark.
Okay, yeah.
I know. Sorry. Let's go.
Well, I think this topic is
back to you, Phil.
This is a really good. This is a dope topic.
This was a great topic.
Very good. Very
but I don't think. But to get back to what you were saying, like you are not. You're not getting old. You're not becoming that guy. You're just,
evolving.
You're evolving. There it is.
Okay. How are we on? What time, Mom? We Gucci or? Right,
okay.
There we go.
So let's close out.
Yes.
By, of course, talking about what we're listening to, what you've been watching, what you've been reading, anything you want to say, get off your chest. Start with Ant.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem. Start with shows I've been watching. Shows. I finished the Wu-Tang American Saga season 2. Fire. Fire. I watched this show on Netflix called Midnight Mass. Started out slow. Then it got good. Midnight Mass pretty good. If you like spooky shit.
I do.
Right. I watched BMF.
Oh, that's pretty. Kosh Doll is doing her goddamn thing. I I love her.
Yo, BMF is so fire. Like
It's so good.
So fire. I can't wait till tomorrow to watch it, to finish it off.
Yes.
Last episode?
Last episode's tomorrow.
Damn,
I finished the Colin Kaepernick Black and White on Netflix.
Oh, I've been meaning to watch that.
Check it out. It's good. It's good. It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. And on YouTube, I freaking love YouTube.
Yeah.
It's this guy. He's hilarious. His name is Niles. It's the video when he was like, let's play the game. It's the for me. It's the for you. Remember, I showed you the clip.
I never.
It was in my story, and he's talking to his friend, and he was like, "Oh, it's for me how you dropped out of high school, and oh, it's for me how You don't remember? No. Anyways, he's funny. Okay.
I'll watch it.
And then music, I've been listening to my man Ransom. He dropped an album, Coupe de Grace, and he has another album out called Heavy is the Head, 7, Director's Cut 3. Max B dropped the album Nego Spirituals, and I've been listening to Lauren Ashley album Libra.
It's lit.
It's lit. It's definitely lit. My favorite song, Vibe, Kiss Me. Yeah, Kiss Me, right? Yep. That's it. And last, I'm gonna stop right here. And then Spooky Stories on YouTube, Mr. Nightmare, and Unit 522. That's what I listen to.
Okay.
Did you say you listened to 7, like 7 Streeter?
Hell no.
Okay.
Ransom 7, the 7 Deadly Sins.
I just thought you threw something in there. That's all.
Sins.
Sometimes you surprise me.
I didn't even catch up.
I said
pick up
7.
on that.
You wanna go?
Go ahead, baby.
Okay. So, what have I been watching? I'm not going to go through the trash TV because I don't want to hear all the comments about it. You know, the same old stuff. Housewives and Ready to Love, blah, blah, blah.
Ready to Love.
Oh, trash. Total trash. But okay. Watching BMF with Aunt. I watched Maid on Netflix, which is pretty good. What is that show on Netflix that I'm watching? It's, God damn it. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm on the spot here. But another show on Netflix I was watching. What else am I watching, babe?
I know, that's why I didn't go.
Dang.
You didn't do your homework.
Huh?
We didn't do our homework.
I didn't, but I just thought I
It's
watch
all
the
good.
same
It's
thing
all
every
good.
week. I thought I'd be able to just run off the top of my head. I think the only big one that's good is BMF and Insecure because it's the final season.
Insecure.
I haven't been watching Insecure.
You ain't missed nothing, really.
Stop.
Episode 2 was
Stop.
alright.
I just have to catch up on it, but I will.
Don't ruin it for her.
She's gonna watch it. I know she's gonna watch it.
Yeah, I will.
As far as what I'm listening to, Adele 30, of course. Lovely Lauren Libra, of course. I don't know how to say this girl's name. Oh, don't play it. But you know her. Is it Sinead?
Oh, I don't know. I've never heard of her.
Oh, gosh. I wish I could say. I think it's Sinead Harnett.
Okay.
God, I love her. I loved her first project, and I think her second album just came out, I know, recently, so I'll listen to that.
Oh, nice.
Besides that, that's it.
Okay. Really quick, I haven't really been watching a lot of shows. So I did watch this show on Netflix called, it was about, what was it called? It was about this woman who, it took place in the 1920s. And Passing. Very interesting. Not sure how I like it yet, but it was definitely something we talked about, me and my cousins, in a chat. And then I really haven't been watching a lot, guys. I watched this show on Netflix also called Sex. I don't know, it's about sex.
Okay.
Like them helping people in their relationships with taking their sexual lives to another level. Mm-hmm. I thought that was pretty interesting, learning each other, learning their sex languages. Mm-hmm. I thought that was pretty interesting. Sex, Love, and Goop, something like that. Mm-hmm. And then as far as music, I've been listening to myself. Mm-hmm. I've also been listening to, it's pretty bad. Oh boy. I've been listening to god dang it. Mm-hmm. I can't think of her name. Tiana Major 9. I think I spoke about her before, no? Mm-hmm. She's got this song called Exclusive, really dope. Listen to that. Mm-hmm. Sir is one of my go-tos. And apps, that's kind of like what I have in rotation at this time. Mm-hmm. Been listening to some Jay-Z, some Rihanna. Oh, also Masego. I don't know if you guys know about Masego. He's a dope artist, but he plays a few instruments and he's pretty dope. But yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Fire.
Yeah, that was I thought something else popped up. But yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
I remember the show. I had to look it up. It's called Wentworth. on Netflix.
The
Oh,
prisoner.
Wentworth. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Wentworth season 8 and Downton Abbey. Don't judge me.
Okay.
Okay.
That's cool.
But
All
yeah.
right. This was good,
This
guys.
was good, guys. It feels good to be back.
It feels good to be
Feels
back.
And
man.
we leveled up on them.
We leveled up. We got
leveled.
video now so y'all can see what we look like, how we really are. We are silly as fuck. And you just now you know the energy. We are all just it's genuine, it's true. This is a real friendship here. So we ain't out here bullshitting. But I'm glad you guys get to see it. So now you can feel it more.
Absolutely.
Pause. Not really.
No, not
I'm
really.
gonna
Feel all of it. Get every piece of this. Boom. That was where the there you go. There you go.
I had you back though. You said you think
You'll get us. You'll get us soon. But yeah, look out for our next show.
Absolutely.
Anything? Any last words?
Nah, we did a great job. And
things
shout out to
coming.
Marv, man.
Marv.
You lit, bro.
Word.
You the best, bro.
You lit,
For real.
man.
And what are we on? 2 minutes right now? Hey, all right.
We did
stopped-
good,
We
though.
got
We
2
did
minutes to
good.
spare. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you guys for not going anywhere.
Thank you.
And being patient with us.
Facts.
We did some regrouping. We did a lot of things happened. Babies were done and made and created. Life came through. COVID happened. But you guys stayed and rocked out with us. And to that, we appreciate you. And we're going to give y'all nothing but our true best selves.
Well said.
Well said.
Thanks, guys.
See y'all next week.
Yes. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Tres Company. Uno.